Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard. I am Penge and welcome back to Skyhaven, where last time out we ran out of money a little bit, didn't we? So yes, if we look up here, we can see that the game is telling us we definitely do not have $22,719 because of course it's in red, there's a minus. So yes, we find ourselves currently about 22.5 grand down, which is not ideal really, is it? It's not a perfect situation to be in, particularly because we want to change our little airfield here. We want to turn it into a huge, big, busy, bustling airport with loads of runways and loads of ramps and loads of flights coming in, all sorts of passengers flying in and flying out from here. But no, we're not going to be able to do that without any money. I mean, we have no money. We've got less than no money. We've got $22,719 less than zero. So yeah, that's not particularly brilliant. The only good thing about this situation is that this money here takes into account that we've paid off our loans. So we did have a couple of loans that we'd taken out, but these have now been paid back. Now, I don't fully understand how we've paid back a loan when we have no money. I don't really understand how that's happened. I mean, how could we go and pay back, or whatever it was, a 10 grand loan when we don't have $10,000? I don't know how that works, but the game has let us do it, which is absolutely fine. But yes, the game is obviously saying, no, you can't build anything new. So if we go down here and have a look at, say, the sort of roads and pathways, we can't build anything extra. We can't add more ramps, and then we can't build new things either, which means we can't, unfortunately, build our little sort of aero kitchen. So we can't get any tea and biscuits onto the flight. No cakes for anybody, not quite yet anyway. So yeah, we can't build anything new. But the game is being relatively generous with us because it's allowing us to order in the cargo, and it's allowing us to order in fuel. So we can still keep things ticking over. We can sort of get those consumable things in, which is not so bad. So the plan is, now we've got no debt, let's just run through a day or two and just see if we actually do make a bit of a dent into this sort of negative figure here. I mean, if we could start moving it up, if we could make a bit of a profit, now we're not paying loads of money to the bank every day, that might be able to sort of move ever so slightly toward, toward the glorious, wonderful goal of having entirely $0 whatsoever. I was also going to say, let's take a look at the daily report for yesterday and just have a look at where we could make some savings. But yeah, the daily report seems to be not overly helpful because it's telling us that yesterday we spent about $1.5 million and then we made the exact same amount of money. So maybe the daily report's just gone a little bit strange there. We'll ignore that. I mean, the game has been updated, so maybe it sort of affected these numbers here. There are a few things that we could do though, however. There's a few little bits and bobs that I don't really think we need. So, right, let's just get time moving as well. So I think there is a plane coming in. There we go. Right, so on these first sort of ramps here, we put in these wonderful little stairway things, but they do cost quite a lot of money per day. And I don't know if we need them right now. I mean, they cost $120 per day just to have them maintained and so not falling apart and all that kind of stuff. I think we should sell those. I think we should sell both of those because they're not doing anything right now. So sell that. So we get ourselves a bit of money back. And of course, we're not paying maintenance on it either. So we'll do the same for the other one. So get rid of that there. That's all absolutely fine. So that's brought a little bit of money in and we've obviously saved some money on the maintenance. So that's one thing that we can do. And then over here, if we go to fuel storage, is it fuel storage? No, it's down here. Sorry, it's in here somewhere. We don't need these boosts on either. Now, I know they don't actually cost us, they don't cost that much money, but I don't think we need these boosts on. So let's turn the boost off. We can't turn the boost off. Okay, right, my plan was to turn the boost off, but it seems that that's not a thing that we can do. Okay, hang on. Do we need to go into... Oh, hang on. There's flights coming. Hello. Yes, you can come in. You want some fuel. Absolutely. Absolutely. We can get fuel as much as we like. It's all fine. No facility has been found for people boarding. Right. Now, yes. Hang on. Pause time for a second. So this confused me a bit last time. It says PAX boarding, and I didn't know what PAX was, and I said it in the last video. I was like, what is PAX? Lots of people in the comments have very helpfully informed me that PAX does mean passengers, because I think now I'm kind of trying to remember the comments, so I might be a little bit wrong, but a lot of stuff in sort of the aviation industry is down to sort of a 3 sort of character limit, so an abbreviation of 3. So passenger is PA and then an X. I don't quite remember why the X is at the end, but so yes, it's passengers. So PAX means PA is passenger, X is, I don't know why, and then boarding. So yeah, they're complaining there's no facility to actually get people boarding. Hang on. Why would that be the case? Why would that be the case? Hang on. What are you linked to, ramp? Are you linked to over here? Yeah, everything is linked up, but we've seen this happen before. We've seen that happen before. I'm not entirely sure that's that's working properly. Yeah, it says boarding, there's no workers. And loading luggage, there are no workers. Yet if we go over here and have a look at the lovely little airport terminal thing, there's people. There's 2 vehicles. Possibly we don't need those 2. In fact, you know what? No, Bert, we've got lots of flights coming in with lots of passengers, haven't we? They might come in at the same time. Do you know what? We'll leave that on, actually. We'll leave that on. So, yeah, in terms of... That's the baggage gauge. Yeah, so the baggage, there's 2 vehicles. And passengers, we've got 2 vehicles. Well, they're moving. It's on its way. Maybe these people... Maybe it's just being very impatient. I think you might just need to wait a little while. I think they are on their way. Where are they? I don't know where they are. They are... That's the right omnibus, but that's driving back that way. Oh, no, they're taking the... I know what they're doing. They've got the passengers off and the fuel off, and they're driving back this way. Ah, and where are you going? Okay, right, they're going back out somewhere else. Okay, right, that's all fine. You crack on. You go and do what you need to do. Right, have we got enough fuel? Yes. Got plenty of the plenty of cargo because it gets topped up. You can come in for some fuel. Absolutely, please do. So yeah, we need to run this through. And yeah, we took out a new contract last time, didn't we? We took out a contract with the sort of the mail people, whatever we're called, the people who delivered the parcels. Hang on, contracts window, the Royal Post Office. That's it. So yeah, we took out a contract with them because they primarily move cargo, and we ended up with having a load of cargo. So it's quite nice that we can actually start moving some of that stuff around. But yeah, we've got a few other contracts signed with these guys, the Royal Aviation Company, because, you know, we like being involved with the royals. The Royal Post Office can deliver, you know, the Royal Post, and the Royal Aviation Company can move the royal passengers around. Yeah, it works quite nicely. So yeah, we need to try, if we can, and, you know, keep these things going, because they do make quite a nice amount of money, and we know they're going to come in. They're quite a nice sort of fixed amount of income and all that kind of stuff. This is a bit of a mess right now across our sort of scheduled flight sort of ramps, but it's fine. It's fine. It's looking okay. When there's plenty of stuff going on, I'm not entirely sure why there's a gap up there. Can we move stuff up there? That would be quite nice if we could move that. That would be handy. That makes it look slightly less kind of busy. In fact, can we move that one over as well? Just to maybe take the burden off of these ramps here, and then we could try and move this out a little bit. There we go. Right, so there's some gaps now in between things. Yeah, move that over. Yeah, okay. Confirm those changes. So again, it's a bit of a mess. It's a bit of a mess all over the place. But do you know what? It's fine. It's fine. The flights are coming in. Lots of them are coming in. So we're getting $699 for that one. $536 from that. So yeah, we're making some good money. Some good money is coming in from the scheduled flights. I mean, it's unfortunate, really. It's unfortunate that we can't build any more ramps. It'd be lovely to just go forth and go, right, okay, ramp. Just build, I don't know, 5, 6 more ramps, however many we could fit into here. Just build a load of ramps. And then just go, right, okay, scheduled flights for, I don't know, another 6 ramps or something. And then have, I don't know, 2 or 3 ramps at the end that just, you know, deal with the sort of ad hoc flights. That would be perfect. But yeah, we can't build any of those. And even if we could, I mean, they're 1,000. They're 1,000 for each ramp. So yes, it's going to be quite expensive to get that sort of stuff sorted. But let's just get things moving right now. So we've taken those 2 stairways away. That should be fine. In here, do we need 2 of these vehicles? That is unloading some sort of mechanic type sort of crew or something. Let's get rid of that vehicle. So that's that vehicle gone. You're coming in. You just want some fuel. That's some cargo. Sorry, that's very welcome. So yeah, because we were spending quite a lot of money on vehicle maintenance. Yeah, this is not overly helpful game. This is really not useful at all. I'm trying to sort out the finances. I'm trying to get out of this crippling debt. And you're telling us this nonsense here. Right, yes, you can come in. You want quite a lot of fuel. But we can go and get some more fuel once you pay up. That could be quite good. That could be quite good. However, are we going to have space to actually get you in? What are you waiting for? You're waiting for some cargo to be loaded on. Yeah, by the time this is sorted, I suspect maybe the time might have run out on that one. Airliner did not get required services on time. RD105. Well, that's you. Yeah, I think that goes wrong. I just abort that. Just make that go away. I think that goes wrong. The first flight of the day always seems to be a little bit sort of wonky. Aha. Right. Okay. Do we want the one that wants a massive pile of fuel? Yes, we do. And we can have up to 8,000 units of fuel. So we'll wait a bit. And then we'll go and get some more fuel. A lot of people actually, do you know what? Let's go and check this out. Some people in the comments have been saying, why can't you get fuel that's that's scheduled. Why can't you just get a scheduled delivery of fuel every so often? Because then it's a bit cheaper. You don't have to keep buying it sort of on the fly, and the cost will come down. I'm not entirely sure. Hang on. Let's go and have a look, shall we? So, fuel management, supply management. Shrink that out the way. Can we actually do this? So yeah, look, we haven't got that yet. We can have instant, but take or pay and flexible are both locked away, and for them, and for them, and for them. In fact, European Petroleum is even locked away for instant delivery. So yeah, we can't get a sort of regular delivery of fuel because it's locked away. To sign such a type of contract, you have to research it first. Okay, so it's a thing that we need to unlock. So at the moment, we can only have instant deliveries of fuel, which is, yes, it's going to be more expensive. It's going to be more costly. But do you know what? It's fine. We'll have to sort of deal with that as it kind of goes. So yeah, we're okay with fuel. We're okay with fuel right now. What's that do? Tarmac runway. Airline did not get services. Okay, great. And then we've got no facility found and luggage load, no facility found. Yeah, I think there's a little bit of a bug going on there, because obviously there is a luggage facility and there is a passenger moving facility around the place. So I'm not entirely sure what the problem was there, but you know what? Never mind. Okay, our fuel level is tumbling. We're going to need to go in and get some fuel right now, I rather suspect. So, Union Oil Company, let's go here. Can we get it from anyone else? Can we get, hang on a minute. Hang on. Can we get almost 8,000? So 8,000 units there is 3,520 monies, which, I mean, it seems a bit strange. It says, we haven't got that, but never mind. Well, what can we get over here? So if we get ourselves 4,000, what if we get up to 6,000? 2,520. Yes, this seems a little bit more cost effective. So if we get 7,000 for 3,080 from the Durable Oil Company, or can we get, that's 10,000. Okay, we can't get anything from there. Let's go to the Durable Oil Company. Let's get ourselves 7,000 bits of fuel for just over $3,000, which we don't have. And never mind. I mean, the money just always comes back down. It's just coming straight back down. It goes up and it comes back down. I mean, I'm beginning to think that maybe our wonderful Tarmac project might not have been the best thing that we could have done. That might have possibly not helped our sort of finances out a little bit, because it did cost a lot of money to get all this stuff in and set up. But do you know what? Never mind. It's done, and it looks much better. It looks much better like this. And you know what? If we've got passengers, and of course, with the time period that it is, the passengers are going to be rich, kind of fancy people, entitled people, or nobles, or royals, or whatever. We don't want them driving along kind of a bumpy dirt path. That's not good enough. So, we've got the proper road surface in to give our passengers a very nice sort of luxurious bit of transport over to their plane. So I'm quite happy we did it, but yes, I think it might have possibly caused us our financial woes that we're in now. But, I mean, it looks better, doesn't it? It looks very nice. Yay for the visual appearance of Tarmac. Also, maybe we should get rid of one each of the vehicles in our fuel area and our cargo area. Because, we've got 5 in there. We've got 5 of those. Maybe we should just get rid of 1 vehicle each, just to save a tiny bit of money on the old maintenance. So yeah, we'll sell that vehicle and we'll sell that vehicle. So it gives us a tiny bit of money back. And of course, we're not paying maintenance on those, which I can't remember how much it is. Hang on, how much is maintenance on one of these? So that is 288 a day on one of those vehicles. And that one is about the same, is it? 120 a day. So about 400 money we just saved there per day in vehicle maintenance. And I'm not sure that one vehicle is going to make loads of difference. I mean, we'll have to wait and see. We will see if all of a sudden we see great big queues of things saying, we haven't got any fuel vehicles available or whatever, then we'll go and have a look at that again and maybe get some more vehicles back in. But I think that's probably the right thing to do right now. So we're at that point of the day where we have ourselves a bit of a lull. We've had none of the ad hoc flights coming in so much. So we're just sitting here waiting for anybody to want to come and use our services. But stuff is looking pretty good. So cargo's looking quite nice. Fuel is coming down again, but it's still looking pretty good. What's going on over here? You want a little bit of fuel. Do you know what? Come on in. Come on in and help yourself to a tiny bit of fuel. Why not? I mean, we haven't seen anybody in ages, so you might as well come in. And we've still got a ramp spare. We still have a ramp spare. However, look at this. 19 grand down now. Oh, the lofty goals indeed. Right, we'll have you go on to that one. So yeah, it looks like it is working a tiny bit. So maybe we're not paying the vehicle maintenance. I mean, where are we? Vehicles, $69 an hour. Now, I don't know what that was before, but it was, presumably more than that before because we had more vehicles. So I wonder if that is making a difference or not. We'll get you two in. Oh, botherations. We want to get you in because you take away lots of cargo. Right, hang on a second. Wait there. Just fly around in a circle. Just wait for a bit because we have got some planes coming in. Right, get the fuel truck over here. They should be done very quickly indeed because they're only a small plane, so they don't need too much stuff. So you can go in and out again. Right, you come here because you take cargo. And then when that one's done, you can come in for cargo as well. Because we always have loads of that left over. We have loads and loads of cargo. So it makes sense if we can get rid of it to actually go forth and, fly it away somewhere useful where people might want it. Yep, there we go. Load that on. Okay, now, what are they waiting for? What are you guys waiting for? Oh, cargo to be loaded on. Oh, you've unloaded the cargo. Now you want it kind of more stuff putting back on. Okay, right. Hang on a sec. You guys come in. What's the 232 for getting the 6 bits of cargo? Or we could get $686, but they would require a massive chunk of fuel. I was trying to work out whether it was half or whatever. It's not. It's about a third, is it? Yeah, just over a third of our fuel that we have remaining. That's quite a lot of money. So no, we'll go for the people to move the cargo again because we're buying all that cargo, and if we don't use it, then it's a bit of a waste. So yeah, we'll do all that. You can come in onto ramp number 6. It's a very lovely ramp. Got a nice view. And oh yes, we're doing research. Right, we've researched electrified machines. Can't quite recall what that did. It was in here, wasn't it? Was it in here? It wasn't in here. Where's electrified machines and what do they do? We have a ramp service speed up button. Okay, I mean, do we need to deploy that right now? I'm not entirely sure. Right, what can we actually get now? Now, yeah, we are falling a little bit behind in terms of the line of progress. I think over here, yeah, we're definitely struggling on airplane services because we've not got pump fueling. We've not got the big service hangar. So we're down on these things now. Passenger services, it's just a couple of vehicles. Personnel, we're 1 down. Boarding assistance. Construction, we're still looking pretty good because we did those early. We did these things early, so that's not so bad. Well, we didn't do this one here for roads, but we did the tarmac stuff. And then office works, yeah, we're way down. We're way, way down. And of course, we got rid of lots of people. We got rid of clerks because, yeah, they were costing too much money. So, yes, this is not ideal. We are struggling a little bit. What's internal circulation do? A workflow boost. Right, okay, now a few people in the comments again have been very helpful with explaining all this stuff. So if we boost our workflow, that's those points there. So we use workflow points for doing various bits and bobs like having contracts and getting boosts on other buildings and stuff. And anything left over goes into our research pool and then we can use it to research new things. So it might be actually worth doing this. Doing some internal circulation. So, sending little memos and things to people. So we could do that. And that means it will actually increase our research points, which means we can get everything else researched a little bit quicker. That might be quite handy. Let's get that done. And I notice out of the corner of my eye just here, flexible contracts for fuel. That is quite handy. Take or pay contracts for fuel. What's that? Take or pay is a contract type under harsh conditions. However, suppliers will offer better prices than with flexible contracts. Okay, take or pay. Okay, I don't know what that is. But yeah, this could be quite handy. This could be very useful indeed. So yeah, we might want to look at that. Look at that when we've got this thing done. When this thing is done and our research is boosted a little bit, maybe we'll come back this way and start looking at getting flexible contracts for fuel. Okay, it's coming up to the end of the day. I think we can get this one final flight in to take another 6 bits of cargo away. But I think that's going to be it. I don't think we're going to be able to clear anybody else. No, there we go. Right, so it is night time. Did we get that final flight in? I'm not in... Oh, no, there. Yeah, it must have been. It must be you, because you're on the other ramp thing. So, yeah, there you go. There you go. So you can come in and have some cargo loaded on. That's all very lovely. And then we just need to kind of get through to the end of this day and just see what difference it's made in terms of our money. So hopefully the little daily report will be slightly more comprehensive than this kind of gibberish nonsense we've got there. And it'll actually tell us what we're paying in terms of buildings and vehicles and everything else. And we can have a look at that and just see where we might make some savings and see whether the money's looking good or bad and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, we'll wait until, I mean, it comes on at midnight, doesn't it, actually? I don't think the research is going to be done. So no, we can just fly through because that research is going to take ages. So let's have a look. Oh no, we get the little delivery truck comes in from somewhere over the other side of the map. Is it you? And we have to sit and wait for the little truck to come in and drop off our cargo and what have you. There you go. Right, this is much better. So We've paid off our loans. Oh, it's slightly deflated even by the fact that we've paid our loans off. That doesn't help. So we made 13 grand from airplane handling and $790 from a commercial. I assume that's a contract we've signed or something. So we made about 14 grand, which is okay. In loans, we paid out about 20 grand. But if we took that away, that's actually not so bad. That's not such a bad income. I think we need to get through to the end of the next day. I think we need to go through a day where we don't do anything, we don't buy anything. Yeah, we keep the resources supplied, so we buy more fuel and all that kind of stuff. But I don't think we go and sort anything else out. And then we just see what a proper day's kind of income looks like. So let's do that, I think. We're just going to have to do that, aren't we? We're just going to have to do that, get through the research, just do a full day, and at the end of whatever it is, the end of the next day, and the years don't kind of go with the days, but the end of this day that we're on now, we'll go and have a look and see what our finances really look like. Oh, it seems some of our contracts have expired. I wasn't entirely sure that we'd gone through them all, but yeah, sometimes the contracts do vanish, don't they? The contract flights that we've got planned in, they do vanish. We've seen that before as well. Yes, we seem to be down quite a few flights. I wonder if we can go and get ourselves some more scheduled flights coming in. Right, contract window. Right, we can't sign these ones. Why not? There's no trap. There's no trap. It's a trap. There's no traps. There's no belt loaders. And there's no catering truck. Okay, I mean, that does break my heart a little bit. I'd like it if there was a catering truck, but never mind. Okay, how about we get in some more? I mean, what's the most lucrative? They pay $979 of the monies per flight. They do have after-flight check services. They'll get inbound and outbound passengers and luggage and all that kind of stuff. And they need a bit of fuel. How about we have that, though? That's quite a nice amount of money to bring in. So, yeah, okay, let's sign that. I'm still not entirely sure about this kind of thing. I mean, can we bring the penalty down? Means they have a quicker turnaround time. Less turnaround time means there's more penalty, but of course we can fit more flights in. But yes, if we don't actually get everything done, we pay a bit more money for it. Let's leave it on the default. That's absolutely fine. They're only little planes as well, by the look of it. They're not huge, big things. So yeah, and they can be scheduled at any point in the day, which is quite nice. Oh, that's quite encouraging. Yes, okay, we'll have that. So that gives us 300 money up front, which is always very welcome. So yay, right, we're back. We're back into minus not 20 grand. We're back into the minus 19,000s. And then we need to go and schedule those flights in. So are we going to get any today? We could. We could get that one done today and that one in today. And then can we fit any there? That would fit in today as well. And that one would. But this one, unfortunately, will not. Unless we can reschedule. Can we move you? Ah, yeah. Put you there. Put you into here. Oh, no. We'll arrive the following... Ah, bother. Yeah, they're going to arrive the following day. That's a bit of a shame, isn't it? Yeah, never mind. Never mind. Right, you're going to have to remain unscheduled for a while, I think. Yeah, that's not ideal, is it? Never mind. We left it a bit late in the day for that one. So we'll try and sort that out if we can. But yes, I think moving anything around is going to overly help, is it? That's just going to confuse matters. If we put that there, which it's not even letting us put that there. If we put that there and that there, it's still the following day. Never mind. We'll pop you back down there. We'll move you over a bit and we'll move you to sort of there as well to try and stagger things a tiny bit. Okay, there we go. So we've got some more flights coming in. That's always very welcome. So yeah, just to try and give us a tiny bit more cash. And we've completed our research on internal circulation. So now we can send memos to each other and all that sort of fun stuff. Okay, what do we go for next? Let's go down here. Flexible contracts for fuel. Let's do that because it's not actually that bad. 5 hours, 20 minutes, which is okay for us. I think that'll get done just before the end of the day, which is quite nice. That's pretty good. Okay, so yeah, get researching that, please, clever researcher peoples. Do you know what this game needs? It needs another speedy button on here. So this is the supersonic speed that we're on now, but it still takes quite a long time to sort of, churn through the days. And right now, look, there's nothing going on. There's nothing to do. I mean, these little flights are coming in. Do you know what? There's nothing else going on. Yeah, you can come in. But, there's not too much to do. So this does seem a little bit slow. I mean, I know there is this button here. Ooh, we'll have... Oh, hang on a second. Oh my goodness me. You wait for ages for one sort of flight request to come in, and then all these other ones come in at the same time. And we'll have... How much fuel have we got? We have to go and buy some more fuel. We will have... It's 4 o'clock. Let's have the cargo ones come in, because we seem to have some cargo left over. So, yeah, it would be nice if there was just another another speed button here. Another one just here, because this one is super, super quick, but you can't do anything with it right now. You can't do anything with it at the moment because, there's stuff going on, so it doesn't let you go to this option. But it'd be lovely. It'd be lovely if there was just one that made things go just a tiny, tiny bit quicker, because if things like this do pop up, you can always just press space and pause things and have a little look at what's going on. But this does seem to be, sometimes there are points where there is nothing going on at all. There is entirely nothing happening. You're sort of sat there watching all the little vehicles poodle about the place. It'd be nice if you could just move time on a tiny, tiny bit faster. Okay, it's coming up to night time. A very quiet end of the day there. Nothing really much going on. And there we go. Flexible contracts for fuel are now unlocked. Okay, let's go and have a look at what that could bring us then. So now we can go to here and it's not unlocked. Okay, it's only with the Union Oil Company, it seems. Oh no, and Fjord Oil. Okay, here we go. So, what did we go through today? We ordered 7 in the morning, then we had to order 7 again in the afternoon. So we've gone through about 14,000 blocks of fuel, or units, gallons, whatever they are, litres. So how about if we get 6,000 delivered at... Can we have... The thing is, what if we go over what we've got? What if we don't need that much then? That's what concerns me. What if we have 4,000? That's cheaper as well, isn't it? That's a little bit cheaper. Okay, so to buy 4,000 units of fuel from the Union Oil Company, who we did used to go to all the time for our fuel needs, that costs 1,680. Yet if we go over to Fjord Oil, that costs 960. So that's quite the saving. That is quite a big saving. So how about we order 4,000 bits of fuel every morning? Because we generally, look, we could do with 4,000 now. So how about we order it at 7 o'clock? So it comes in, that's 8 o'clock. Let's go down a little bit. There we go. That's not the right time either. 7 o'clock in the morning. So it's going to cost us 8 of our workflow points to get that stuff sorted. $960 gets us 4,000 units of that. But then we want to do it again. We want to do it again probably later on in mid-afternoon and get another 4,000 possibly. Maybe another 3,000 later on. So we'll do that. So we'll sign that into existence. And then can we have... Oh no, it's 4,000 or nothing. Do you know what? We'll have 4,000 later on at about 4 o'clock. So that gives us a nice big gap. In fact, we need it a little bit sooner than that. 3 o'clock. When was the other one signed for? I think it was 7, wasn't it? 7. So what's that? So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. That is 8 hours difference. I didn't just count that on my fingers. Okay, so 8 hours difference, another 4,000 fuel. And if we have to, we can buy some fuel in an emergency sort of way. But, okay, so that'll do. The only thing is, I don't think that's going to be enough. I don't think that's going to be enough because we ordered 2 lots of 7,000 fuels today. Maybe we need to top up a little bit more just there. We'll get 6,000 in the evening. Yeah, okay, sign that. That's probably all going to fall apart and all go wrong and all that sort of stuff. But we will see. We will see. Right, so now nothing much going on. Let's speed through. Oh, hang on. No. We need to do some research stuff because that's done. Let's get express air cargo. Because, again, it's quite quick to do. It's quite speedy. It's not complicated. And we'll just get that done because then it's another bit of research finished. And it's coming up to the end of the day. Right, this is a little bit more reflective of what's going on. So we've not got our loan payment things anymore. So now we get a proper look at how things are going in our money world. So, yeah, we made 17, so 17.3, and we paid out 14.6. We're not making very much money, are we? We're making, about 3... Well, what's the difference there? So 14 to 15. So 2,000... 500, 2.5 grand every day. So in order to get out of that particular amount of debt, that's going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 7 days. So 7 in-game days of just running the game along at, it's relative speed. That's going to take quite a long time. That's going to take an awfully long time for us to actually get round to doing anything else. And, as lovely as our little airfield is, as wonderful as it is, I mean, it would be nice if we could go and do some other stuff, wouldn't it? It would be lovely if we could do some other stuff. I mean, I'm just looking down here at the loans button again. Just looking at the loans button, just pondering if we should just go and grab some loans and then get loads more ramps in, sign loads more contracts, buy lots of vehicles, and just go a bit crazy with it. maybe we should just go a bit crazy with it. I do not know. Do you know what? I've been pondering things, and I think, really, if we look at this realistically, I mean, it's hard to admit, but I think some financial errors and some strategic errors have been made in our little airfield. I don't think it's really going to be super profitable unless we run it on for absolutely ages and ages and ages. And I think I'd rather just have ourselves a little bit of fun. I'd rather just, go out on a bit of a high. I think maybe this is not the best way to sort out an airfield like this. I mean, possibly this bit's not great. Possibly having this massive road down here isn't the best, because we do pay quite a lot of maintenance on the roads. I mean, if everything was kind of over here, if everything was sort of shifted over that way, I bet that would save us a huge big pile of money. So what I'm thinking is, let's just take out some loans. We'll take out some loans and we'll build more ramps. We'll get more ramps in and we'll just see what we can do. We can get this done. And yes, of course, we'll end up paying money back and all that sort of stuff. But it at least lets us get everything sorted in terms of how we would like our airfield to look. We can just make it better. We could put down the little sort of the catering building, the lovely aero kitchen, which we desperately need because we desperately need our lovely passengers to fly away with tea and cake on board, which would be tremendous. So yeah, I think let's just go and grab ourselves some loans again. I mean, I think, if I'm being completely honest, the airfield is sort of doomed. I think it's possibly never going to recover from the financial damage that we did to it with the terrible planning. So I think let's just have a bit of fun. Let's have a little bit of fun with this, shall we? So let's grab ourselves a loan. Can we please take out 10 grand? Can we pay it back over 10 days? That is lovely. Right, so we get some money in, yay. And we've still not got enough. So now we need to go through and take out another one, please. Okay, so a couple of loans taken out. That means that we have $3,004. Very important, the 4. Let's get these in then. Let's get some more of the ramps in. And if we have more ramps, then we can have more scheduled flights. More scheduled flights means more constant income. So maybe we could make a bit of a difference with this. So here we go. So Tarmac Ramps. This is all lovely. So 1. Oh, I didn't press the shift multiple build button thing. 1, 2, and 3. Now we're out of money again. And yeah, it's saying, nope, you can't build any more of those. And of course, we need the taxiways in. And we need to get rid of this bit here. So we are going to need to take out another loan to get more of the ramps in and then more of the taxiways sorted and replace this one. Okay, do you know what? Let's go through. I'll grab a few loans and we'll put this stuff in here and then we'll just see what the money looks like and what's going on with the airport when we've got everything, sort of built in over this way and the old grass sort of taxiway removed and replaced with splendid new tarmac. So it turns out that you can take out quite a lot of loans, and we've taken out an awful lot of them. I mean, the interest is all over the place. The interest is all quite varied. I mean, it's going up quite high here. I mean, if we look down at the bottom, this loan that we took out, loan number 32, the interest on that is 85%. But it does mean that we have a wonderful $292,000 to just muck around with, because I think our airport is indeed doomed. So we might as well do all this kind of fun stuff. So we've got ourselves these bits put in here, and gone is the grass taxiway, replaced with some splendid proper tarmac stuff. However, with all this money, why don't we just go a little bit overboard? So actually, first things first, this is kind of, do you know what? This is the end of the series, let's be honest, because our airport was never going to really work. It was just so sort of badly planned and financially mismanaged. So yes, we've taken out all those loans, which will completely and utterly cripple us in the long run. But right now, let's just have some fun with what we've got. So we've got one runway. Can we get another one in? Yes, we can. Let's get another runway. Why not? Let's just put one, I don't know, over here somewhere. And then we'll have another load of these buildings here, all the sort of fuel buildings and all that kind of stuff. Because we can. Because we might as well. So, I don't know, let's put another runway in. In fact, can we just have it kind of coming in like that? Not too far away from the other one. And then we can just have all the similar sort of road structures and everything else around it. Can we do that? Can we sort of put it over there? Yeah. Why not? That'll do. That looks fun. And then we'll just connect that up, and then we'll have all sorts of other lovely things with it, all the ramps and what have you. In fact, yeah, we need a runway exit there, and we need a runway exit entry thing just there, and then come back this way. Right, Tarmac Ramps. Here we go. Lovely, lovely ramps. They kind of look like they're going that way, aren't they? Yep. Okay, well, let's just pop loads of them along here then, because why the heck not? We've got loads of money. We might as well go out on a high. So let's go out and just see what the limits of the game are. We've spent loads of money. I mean, it's not plausible this is ever going to work properly, but let's just go and have a bit of fun, shall we? So, right, connect all this up. So this does take a little while. I mean, yeah, you have to connect each one individually. So you can't just do a massive big bit of road at the back. You kind of have to connect each one individually. But yeah, well, that's okay. It's the way it works. Right, bring that down to there. Right, connect all these up. Okay, so they're all set up. Now we need to get ourselves our road set up. So this is where we can have all our sort of fuel stations and all that sort of jazz. So we'll put that there, and then we'll have it come down here, and then it can run parallel to that, and it can just, they can drive up and connect to that. And we'll put another road going, I don't know, like that. That'll do. And then, oh no, hang on, no, that won't do because that's just nonsense. There we go, splendid. And then over here, let's get some more of these things. So, large barrel stock. Yes, please, let's have loads of these things. We'll have ourselves a maintenance thingamajig. Let's get another air traffic control tower in. And then we'll have ourselves an advanced air cargo facility thing. Can we have another office? Can we have multiple offices? Oh, this is just very silly. Okay, do you know what? We'll have 2 offices. Does that mean we get twice the amount of people? Yes, it does. Yay for research. Do you know what? I mean, that's 2 offices, but why stick at 2 when you could have 4 offices? Let's just do all the research. Do you know what? We'll go out being very silly. There we go. 1,044 research points. We can research everything very quickly because we're also very brainy indeed. And then up here, so yes, this large barrel stock, that's going to link to, right. Are we going to have to go through and very tediously link every single individual ramp? Yeah, that could take a long time, couldn't it? That's going to take a heck of a long time. Also, we want to get a few more vehicles. How many are in that one? They've got 3. Do you know what? Let's give you a vehicle back. Have a vehicle back. You're going to need it because there's more sort of things now. Let's have 5 vehicles on each of the barrel stock things. So yeah, we'll have one there. Parking slot upgrade. Buy one of... Oh no, what did I just parking slot upgrade? Hang on. Now I'm confused. Where did I just buy that? Hang on, click that. Yeah, buy that. And then we can have 6 vehicles. Why not? Let's go for it. We seem to have lots of money all of a sudden, which is all a bit strange. And this one here, so 4 vehicles up to 6. Yes, please. We'll just go buy. Right, so 6 vehicles in the barrel stock, which is nice. This one here, do you know what? We'll give you your vehicle back because why not? You might as well have the... Oh no, look. That's the new vehicle. Oh, get rid of that. We don't want these rubbishy old vehicles. Get the Packard D1 in. Everybody knows that they are by far the superior of all the air maintenance vehicles. Right, and then you, over here, we'll have the upgrade. Couple of Packard D1s, only the very finest. And then over here, right, how many have they got down there? They've got themselves 4 out of 5 vehicles. That flickering effect is quite grim, isn't it? That's quite horrible. Okay, we'll buy another one, another Willys Dispatcher tractor, which sounds lovely. So we'll have another one of those. And then up here, in this one, we will have the same. So we'll have ourselves, was that 5 again? And they're going to be dealing with more things. Do they need more? Yeah, do you know what? Why not? We'll have 6 on that. And then over here, no, this is very confusing. Which window is what? Which window is which one? No, that's a car. I don't want to click on the car. There we go. Right. So that can have... Oh, that's maxed out. That's the maximum amount of vehicles that thing can have. It's on 5 out of 5. Okay, right. So this one up here, this can have 6. Oh, this is a fancy air cargo facility. This is a big one. Okay, that can have 6 as well. Okay, and then this one here. I mean, do we just get rid of this? Just get rid of this? It's got all the stuff in it though, hasn't it? I bet it's got all of the cargo in. Do you know what? It's fun. It's fun. And now we just need to go and link all those things together. Oh, hang on, no. Aero kitchen. We need to put the kitchen in. Very important. Yay for the kitchen. And we'll have another kitchen up here because why wouldn't you want that? And then in here, probably only need 1 vehicle, I would have thought, in those. The Bussung Catering ZU550. The finest of all the Bussung Catering vehicles. We'll have 1 of those there. And we will have 1 of those in here, please. So there we go. Right, so all the new vehicles are in. Now we just need to connect everything to all the new ramps, which could take quite some time because this does seem a little bit of a lengthy process, but we'll get it done. Okay, that took quite a long time, but everything is now connected up to its nearest set of ramps. So all these things up here are connected to those. All those ones are connected to over here. And I have put in some fancy new airport terminals because I thought, why would we stick with the old one when we can have the fancy new ones? And they do look nicer. They do look a lot nicer indeed. I mean, they're going to be even posher and fancier inside. So they've all got the sort of, the things applied to it with the new vehicles and all that kind of stuff. I think as well, what we could do with doing, because we've got 200 grand remaining, so why don't we just go a bit crazy? Let's get Tarmac Taxiway. Can we just sort of connect this up to this one? Can we just make sure that they're a little bit connected up somehow? Because that might be quite handy at some point. I don't know if the planes need to, cross over or whatever. I mean, is that safe? I've got no idea. Can a plane fly off there if there's a plane there? I don't know. Well, I guess we'll find out. If there's any horrendous crashes, then we'll know that the answer is a resounding no, it's a terrible idea. There we go. So we've got everything that we can build right now. I think now we need to go and get contracts sorted. Let's go and have a look at some more contracts because, I mean, look, we've got so many scheduled things we can put in now. We can just switch everything to scheduled flights and just have many, 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 many scheduled. In fact, do you know what? Is that everything scheduled? They're all the ramps as scheduled flights. All 24 ramps, I think. It looks... Oh, no, hang on. No, these ones aren't. They're not for some reason. Everything kind of looks the same. I think I might have scrolled down to the bottom, possibly. Scheduled. Right, okay. So all of them are now scheduled flight ramps. Let's just go and grab loads of contracts. Why not? This'll do. Let's see if all this stuff can work. So, we'll get some that remove the cargo. They're quite good. So, check service and cargo. Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll have some of those, please. So, between 7 and 11, we'll get that one done. We'll have that one as well. What's that? Fuel and cargo. 796 per flight. They're between 11 and 3. So, we'll have one of those. And now everything just says preview. Why does everything just say preview? I've kind of got a gazillion things set up so we can have many, many scheduled flights. Why is this? Why are you not letting me do this? Okay, don't we know what's going on there? Wrong place, not all services. What? Yes, there are. Everything is linked to the passengers. The passenger things are linked to the things. Okay. Why is that not working then? Right, hang on. Let's put these ones in then. So we'll drop that in. And we've got plenty of room, look, and plenty of time for them to, get service at slightly different times. So we'll drop that one in there, that one in there. This one can come down to, oh, these are slightly earlier, are they? Okay, do you know what? We'll have one there and one there. Not quite sure. Not all services. I beg to differ. We have passengers. We have passenger transport going on. Why is it suddenly saying it's not all services? Unless something is... They're valid, aren't they? They're valid. Relink ramps. I mean, that flickering effect is quite terrible. But they're all linked. That's very much linked. There is much in the way of linkage going on. So maybe it just needed time to move on. Oh, we've completed express air cargo. Who would have thought of it? Okay, let's get the things that we've missed out on. What about this? That's going to take less than... It's going to take less than an hour. We've got literally everybody is working. There's 40 very clever people down here doing lots of clever stuff. Okay, why can't we get... Why is that not valid anymore? It just doesn't make sense. It says Pax's passengers. It's as though it's not linked to a passenger thing. When they clearly are, because we just saw that they were. Not all services. In fact, you can't go on anywhere. Okay, but we'll sort that in the morning. That all seems a bit tedious. But look, the research is going to absolutely fly through. Oh, this is brilliant. Okay, right, it's all fine. Let's go and get some of these things. Pump fueling and big service hangars. That's half an hour. So there we go. We'll get that. Thanks. We'll get this. That's another half an hour. Wonderful. Get that one done. That's a whole hour. God, I was slow doing that. ATC tower with radio. And a huge barrel. Oh, absolutely. Who wouldn't want a huge barrel? Hang on a minute. Can we just get rid of all those things? Get rid of all that stuff. What's that then? Ramp service with garage. A huge barrel. Okay, we'll have a barrel, please. Can we have another barrel up here as well? Because why wouldn't we want multiple barrels? There we go. That sounds fun. Hand pump. Don't even know what that does. But I'll put one There, because we can. And we'll link it to some stuff. Yeah, there we go. Link all the way up here. Don't know what hand pump does. Not entirely sure. But yeah, I mean, it sounds worse than the other one. And we'll have just the one vehicle for that. A Sterling F6. Yeah, why not? I love them. In fact, you know what? No, let's upgrade it. Let's go forth and buy another Sterling F6. Okay, so that's linked to that top bit. Still not entirely sure why we can't do this yet. Yeah, that's not right, is it? That's not right. I'm pretty sure I've got both sets of vehicles in there. Oh no. Hang on. No, the passenger thing isn't linked. Oh, of course, because you have to do it. You have to do it twice. Right, I figured out what the problem is. Hang on. Yes, of course, you can link the baggage gate to different ramps than the passenger gate, if you so wish, which would seem a bit of a weird way around of doing things, but never mind. And now I think we should be able to just drop this in wherever. We don't need to arrive the following day, though. Just there. There we go. So, right, confirm that. So all our flights are in. But now can't we get any more flights? Can we not get more flights in? I feel a bit sad that we can't have any more scheduled flights, unless that's a thing that we research. Speaking of research, let's just fly through loads and loads of bits of research, shall we? Let's get lots and lots of stuff done. Oh yes, there is a limit on the amount of scheduled flights we can have, isn't there? It's up to 10. That's the maximum. So yeah, there's going to be research things. So all these other things, we want to switch back to just, ad hoc flights. Just come in, please land here, please give us all your stuff, all your money, what have you. So yeah, we'll put all these back. That's a bit of a shame, because that would have been brilliant. We could have had loads of scheduled stuff. Right, that research is done. I mean, just do it all. Just do all of the research all of the time. Just do what you like. Just finish it all off. So all the scheduled flights look like they're coming in down here, and everything else is just a massive big free-for-all. Yeah, we're not going to get enough stuff in, are we? Oh, that's just crazy. Okay, you can go up to ramp 24. You can go to ramp 23. I mean, we could build... I did notice down... Ooh! A fancy new age has arrived, the noontide of propellers. Man-made birds firmly take their place in the sun. Modern aircraft no longer look like the fragile structures that made their first flights. Transportation across the sky is becoming as familiar as steamboats and steam locomotives. Huge four-propeller airlines rise in the sky. They can offer a lot even for the most demanding audience, provided of course that you are ready to put up with the noise of roaring propeller engines. So the future era features propeller planes of all types and sizes, many mail and freight flights, many passenger flights, large four-engine liners, and intercontinental flights. Ooh, fancy pants. But yeah, these are becoming more plane-like, more sort of not exactly what we're used to nowadays, but they're not little sort of fragile-looking tin things like they are sort of implying here. Okay, I wonder if that means we're going to get new contracts and more planes coming in and more flights and all that kind of stuff. I mean, at the moment... not looking brilliant, is it? It's not looking great. Right, let's just move time on nice and fast. Let's shufty it on a tiny bit. And then, yeah, we'll have a look for the research just to see if we can figure out where the thing is that allows us to have more flights scheduled. It's just here, advanced flight management. So now we can have, when we've done it, we can have 15 scheduled flights, which doesn't seem very much. It still doesn't seem very much at all, but okay, I mean, they're working on it. It's going to take, 2.5 hours. That's absolutely ages for for everything else that's gone before it. That seems like quite a long time. But I mean, yeah, they're flying through that. They're absolutely flying through. I mean, yeah, we'll just sort of get people in. Yes, absolutely come over. I mean, we've got quite a lot of space for fuel now. Quite a lot of room. Shall we just get in, I don't know. God, we can't go instant with those guys. These guys here. Can we just get in 15,000 units of fuel and just go, yeah, there you go. We'll just pay for that as well out of our infinite supply of money that never ever runs out or goes away. And there we go. Look at that. Lots of things coming in. Yeah, we'll have all of these. Yeah, wherever. That one. Just bring them all in. It's all fine. And then, yes, there was the new... Was there an air traffic control tower with a radio thing? Yeah, ATC tower with radio. I've no idea what the air traffic control towers do. There's a thing here. We can do a thing with them. We'll put that there, because why not? And we'll we'll get rid of the wooden ones, actually. Farewell, wooden ones. You're no longer required because you're inferior. So away with you. Progress has happened. Okay, there we go. Right, put time on to full speed again. And then, yeah, we need to get this done. Get some more scheduled flights in. Yeah, you can come in. Whatever. They could not find a path. Oh, aha, hang on a minute, hang on, yes, I know, because for some reason when we take that out, it destroys a bit of the road, inexplicably. Yeah, it takes its path with it, which is a little bit silly, let's be honest. Yeah, right, repair that thing. And then up here, has that got a hole in it? Where was the one up here? It's over there somewhere, or down here. That seems fine. That seems fine. And there we go. I think everything is now repaired again. Yeah, they can drive through. Okay, good stuff. I mean, yeah, we are paying out loads and loads of money. But, I mean, look, this is what the airport could look like if it was successful and it hadn't been tragically managed from the very beginning. And advanced flight management is now done. So we can get ourselves some more flights. So it's going to be just one of these. I mean, do we want some more passengers or move some more cargo? I mean, the passengers pay the big money. Let's go for this one. Let's go for that one again. Yeah, we'll have that, please. 981 per flight. So yes, we'll go for that. Thank you. Oh, hang on. We can sign some more stuff, can we? Okay. Why can we sign more stuff? I wonder if one of our contracts ran out or something. I don't know. But there you go. These two can be for scheduled flights. So they're going to arrive. They'll arrive. Oh yeah, some are going to arrive on the following day, which is not ideal, but you know what? It'll do. Right there and there, and then there and there. So there's not sort of direct overlaps. Okay, fine. Yeah, look, we can have loads more. Oh, that's why. We can have up to 20 scheduled down here. So now can we go and get some more contracts? Can we do that again? Hang on, I've pressed the right button. It might help. Yeah, what about that one? So, yes. Hang on, that's any time. So we'll take that, and then that one, and go, yes. Okay, and then that one, and go, yes. Okay. This is all going to be absolutely brilliant. Nothing's going to go wrong with this at all. It's going to be fine. Right, there we go. So put these into... this is their narrow windows. Okay, so they're going to go onto these ones. Out of the flight. Oh, hang on. Now, these start at different times, which is somewhat confusing, but okay. That can go over there. And then we'll just put these in wherever we can find them. There we go. Perfect, wonderful planning. There we go. One just there, one there. Scroll down a bit. And yeah, we can fit the rest of these in. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Confirm that. Thank you very much. Right, that's just an awful lot of flights coming in. An awful lot of scheduled flights coming in. I think this whole thing is now scheduled. The top bit there is looking, there's a lot less sort of free form sort of ramps now. So, sort of ask for it and you come in, sort of on demand ramps. So a lot less of those now. I mean, the money is not pouring in, is it? But everything looks great. Everything looks super busy and impressive. Oh, this can't be very good at all. This cannot be handy. Look at this. There's 3 planes coming this way on the taxiway and 3 going that way on the taxiway. And then there's a bit of an impasse now and nobody's moving anywhere. Okay, that's brilliant. Right. Okay, we've done some research stuff. Pick the next thing. Yeah, enforced luggage thing, which is great. Yeah, absolutely love that stuff. Right. Okay. Can we sort this? Can we sort this with our vast amount of money? Can we just sort of go like that and create a little way right? They're just going to drive into each other. Okay, that's fine. But I mean, yeah, we've created a little sort of system there. They're just going to fly through each other. Right. Okay, brilliant. At least that is now resolved. So they can all go and go. They're going over to this runway, are they? Okay. And yeah, the good thing about this is you can just go, yeah, all of you come in. Absolutely. All of you come in. You can all just land wherever you like. Go and do the stuff. Give us all your money. I mean, we're not making any money, but yeah, it's fine. It's okay. So I just want to get through to the end of the day, I think. Get through to the end of the day and then just see what the actual income looks like. Because if we make some money on it, it'll be a bit of fun. But yes, I mean, these are the final hours that we're going to see our airport, because yes, we're going to finish after this. I think maybe the loan money might cripple us a little bit there. How about airplane services? What about a ramp service? Yeah, one of those. That sounds brilliant. Yeah, we'll have one of those. I mean, a lot of money does come in. A lot of money is coming in. We've had to buy quite a lot of fuel, and we have 34.4k units of fuel, which is quite nice. But I mean, yeah, but all that money coming in is very nice. We're obviously paying out a massive pile of it on staff because the research is coming through very quick. But yeah, here we go. Right, so we'll get through to the end of the day. We'll get through to the end and then just see what our money looks like. Okay, so it's gone to night time and we've finished doing some more research bits and bobs. I mean, what's going to take ages? What's going to take ages? Concrete stuff, passenger stuff. How about air meals facility? That's going to take all of 3 hours, 17 minutes. So let's just go through. We'll speed it on if we can. We must have some planes still around and about the place. Oh, yes, we still have this this ludicrous impasse type thing going on here. If it got stuck due to deadlock, you can finish the current movement action and it will jump. There we go. Hang on. You move that. Nobody's moving anyway. You move. There's nobody moving anyway. You guys move. Right, there we go. Right, we've sorted it. Oh dear, I kind of feel like somebody else should be sorting that, but Joe, it's fine. So yeah, we'll get through to the money screen and then we'll just see what money we've actually made. And we'll ignore the money that we've spent because it will be just complete nonsense, of course. So there we go. There is our daily report. And I mean, it's a bit silly, isn't it? It's very silly. So loans, $320,000 in loans, which, I mean, the game let us do that. So we were always going to do that. That's very daft. Commercial bit of money, signing contracts, tiny bit of money. Airplane handling, that's the kind of important one. 30 grand of airplane handling, even though we had all of those sort of scheduled flights coming in and all of those ad hoc flights coming in. That's not that much, is it, really? And then yes, resource supply was quite a lot, but we do have a lot of fuel left. So probably won't need to get any fuel for a little while. Staff, that's just a bit silly because we obviously got loads of extra researchy people just because we could. Construction, obviously is expensive because we built loads of stuff. I mean, yeah, there's a lot on vehicles. There's a lot on roads. 20 grand goes out on roads. So tarmac is very expensive. I think that's what we can take away from this. Tarmac is quite costly. So there we go. So I think we'll leave our airfield for now. I think early on the errors were made. I think possibly we should not have gone for all this tarmac stuff. I think maybe we could have got a tarmac runway, but then we should have stuck with the grass ramps for a long time. Built up a great big pile of money and then upgraded them, I know, gradually rather than trying to do it all in one go. I'm not entirely sure. I do not know. And I think as well, everything is too spread out. Everything's a little bit too far apart. We could have made it way more sort of compact, had a lot less roads and stuff going around the place. But yeah, I mean, I enjoy this game. It feels like it's lacking a certain something. I love the fact that it goes through the eras. So you start seeing the older style planes and then more sort of modern planes come in. And I do like that concept. I just think it lacks a little bit of oomph. There are some bits in the middle of the day when you just sort of sat there with utterly nothing happening. You're just sort of watching nothing going on. You can't move the time on overly fast. And then you occasionally schedule flight to come in. You'll click that and that'll be all you do for quite some time. So yeah, it sort of lacks a little bit of something. I don't quite know what they could do about that because, that's how an airfield works. If nobody wants to come and land at your airfield, then nobody's going to come and land. But I mean, yeah, for the most part, it's okay. It's quite stable for an early access build. I've had a couple of crashes with it, but nothing too terrible, I suppose. And yeah, I do like the moving through the eras sort of mechanic rather than just going, right, here you go, build an airport. It's in this era. It kind of changes and you see different things happening, which I do quite like. But yeah, we'll keep an eye on it. We'll keep an eye on Skyhaven. It's an enjoyable game. I mean, yeah, some of the UI does need a little bit of an overhaul. Sort of sorting these things out. I mean, that's quite grim, that horrible flickery effect. And this is a little bit sort of complicated with the vehicle thing and all that. Can't we just have a vehicles tab at the bottom underneath rather than having this weird thing? I mean, yeah, sometimes this gets a little bit. Yeah, flicking between these things can be a little bit sort of fiddly and faffy and stuff. But overall, it's okay. It's an enjoyable sort of thing. I'm glad we took the time to go and have a look at it. And of course, it's in early access. They will be working on it and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, they'll iron all these things out. And I imagine this is going to be quite a big game when it actually comes out of early access. I imagine this is going to be very popular if they've gone through and added extra bits and added maybe another time speeding option, please. That would be brilliant. So yes, I think this will be very good when it's finished and when it comes out. But yeah, we will finish up at looking at Skyhaven for now. I think we'll wrap things up for the moment because our airfield, I think, is probably doomed. I think it's doomed. So we will run off with the $137,777. We'll just, I don't know, go to Barbados or something. We'll sit on the beach. We'll change our name and all that sort of stuff. And we'll just let somebody else try and, sort of sort this place out and sort out the mess that we left behind. And we shall finish up for the moment. Hopefully you did enjoy this. If you did, then please do leave a like. That would be most splendid indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with all the other stuff that we get up to in the Geek Cupboard. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. I really hope I don't have to send children down into coal mines or whatever, because I would feel like a terrible person. Hello, robot, and I shall call you Alan. Still some homeless people, still hungry people, still sick people. Okay, if you try and reach London, you will end up frosty and dead. Great big human lollipop.